Alright, hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So my desk is a little wobbly. Hopefully I can get me a new desk by the end of the year, but for now I do apologize in advance if it's a little wobbly, but I'll try my best not to move the desk as much or to lean on it as much so that you guys aren't shaking. But anyways, welcome to another video. My name is Chanina, and today we are going to be doing the Arise opportunities, what's available on the Arise Virtual Solutions platform. For those that are not new to the channel, you already know how this goes. For those that are new to the channel, welcome. I have a whole playlist that explains how you can get started working on the Arise platform and what to expect. So in these videos, I generally just go down the client list that is available on the portal in real time. So today is the 21st of June, and I try to make these types of videos and get them out the same day in between my vlog videos. So you guys make sure you're subscribed to the channel, turn on your notification bells, because you never know when I'll drop these type of videos. So let's just jump right into it. Arise Virtual Solutions is a platform that you can work on servicing customers of Fortune 500 companies, taking inbound calls, offering your assistance. There are a couple of things that you need to have in order to work on the platform. But again, all of that information is in the playlist. So go check it out. I'll put it in the iCard here. So let's go ahead and jump into this. You guys already know the disclaimer. Names of the actual company will not be mentioned. However, I do give you an idea of what type of company it is. I tell you how much the certification course costs. I tell you the deadline on when you can sign up and when you can start to expect service revenue. So first company is our theme park Mickey Mouse client. Very popular one. I actually recommend this one to you guys if you're working on the platform for the first time. There's always hours available, and it's not overnight, but they're open pretty much throughout the day. And it's a pretty easy client to work with. It's actually a fun client to work with. So every time I have agents that come on board and they ask me for recommendations, this particular client is the first one that I recommend, because it's not too complicated. Great for a first time person on the platform. So the certification cost right now is $9.99. The deadline to enroll in the certification class is July 1st. The class actually starts on July 25th, and then you start earning revenue somewhere around September 8th. Now I say somewhere around September 8th because towards the end of your certification class, you will actually start taking calls or servicing calls, and you have to create your schedule for that. So we used to call them mock calls back in the day, but these are your certification calls that you take at the end of class, and you're going through basically performing everything that you've learned in class all that time, right? So you have to make the schedule for that. They don't tell you when you have to be on the phones. You literally go in and create your schedule for that. So depending on what you selected to do those calls and for how much time, will determine when you actually will start getting paid. So like, for example, if you schedule yourself to take your mock calls on September 8th, then you start getting paid September 8th. You get what I'm saying? But if you wait until like the 9th or the 10th or what have you, then those are the days you would start making your coin. So on to the next, home improvement company. This one's also a pretty popular one. I haven't had any agents personally service this client. However, I have seen other IBOs and other agents service this client. There is actually like a support group for this particular client on Facebook, and from what I can tell, a lot of agents like this client. They're saying it's fairly easy. They do have some technical problems though, but to be honest with you guys, all of these clients are going to have some form of technical issue because you're working from home, and you know, it just is what it is, technology, right? So this is a max class. So the difference between a regular class and a max class is your max class, you are required to work the max amount of hours that are suggested in your SOW, right? So if your SOW is saying hey, you're required to work 25 hours this week, no less than 25 hours, then that's what you're obligated to do, right? And what happens is if you don't work the maximum amount of hours, you then slide down into the regular class, which might only require you to work like 15 hours a week, but your pay also slides down with it, right? So you get the max pay for the max hours, but if you can't maintain working those max hours, then you will get pushed to the other category or the regular category, right? Making the regular or base pay versus the max pay, so on and so forth, right? So this one is $15. The deadline is June 27th. The course starts July 8th, and then you start earning somewhere around August 9th. The next client is a cruise client. Now we have several cruise clients on this platform. The most popular one is the Fun Ships client. A lot of people enjoy that client. I've worked that client before, and it, I enjoyed it. I did the sales department. So with this one, you'll be doing customer service sales by phone, so soft sales, not hard sales, right? Because you'll also be doing customer service. So $15 for the certification course. The deadline to enroll is June 30th. The class starts July the 11th, and you start earning revenue somewhere around August 5th. Okay, so this is the same cruise client. We call it the Fun Ships client, and this is a max class. So again, the max classes are the maximum hours. You'll be required to work the maximum hours that's listed on your SOW, right? This one is customer service and sales, so soft sales by phone, not hard sales. And unless they've combined both departments together, I'm going to have to do some research on that. I wonder if they combined both departments, because there was a customer service department and a sales department. So I'm wondering if they actually combined the two. So I'll give you guys an update on that a little bit later. But it's $40 to do the certification course. The deadline to enroll is June 30th. The course starts July 11th, and then you start earning somewhere around August 5th. So on this platform, we do have several cruise clients. So this is a different cruise client. It's not the Fun Ship one. It's a different one. And this one is customer service sales by phone as well. The certification course is $15. The deadline is June 28th. The class starts July 11th, and then you start earning revenue somewhere around July 28th. All right, so a home services client. This one is customer service. So by phone. So most of these are going to be by phone. For the most part, pretty much all the clients are by phone. There are a few that have, there are a couple that have chat and email also. But for the most part, this is done over the phone. People are calling you instead of you calling them. Now there's a couple of clients where, like a roadside assistance, you might actually be calling out, like dispatching, that sort of thing. So, but as far as cold calling people's houses and doing all that, no, we're not doing that, right? Not on this platform anyway. So for the home services client, this one, customer service by phone, $15 for the certification cost. The deadline to enroll in the class is June 30th. The class starts July 6th, and then you start earning around August 11th. Okay, so we do have bilingual opportunities from time to time. So this particular client is a, I want to say, let me see, I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe it. Okay, it's a non-emergency medical transportation. So not your typical like ambulance and stuff like that. It's non-emergency transportation. So they have two courses. One is for Spanish bilingual speakers, and the other one is just for English. Now, for opportunities that are looking for bilingual speakers, whether it's Spanish or it's French, they definitely want you to be fluent in that language. So you can't know some words. You got to be able to have a full conversation in that language, okay? So just a heads up for that. Knowing a few words is not gonna work for this particular client, or any of the clients rather. So anyways, this one is the Spanish class. It's $19.99 for the certification course. The deadline to enroll is July 5th. The course starts July 12th, and you'll start earning somewhere around August 1st. The non-bilingual course starts the same day, July 5th, but it's a little bit more. It's $40. The course starts, the deadline is July 5th. The course starts July 12th, and then you start earning somewhere around August 1st. What I can say, in my experience, I've been working on this platform for 6 years, going on 7 years now, right? And what I can say is the certification classes are a little bit shorter. They used to be long, okay, and they used to be long. So now they're shortening the classes. They're doing better about the earn while you learn, because you guys, if you're not new, you already know you don't get paid for the first part of your certification course, but towards the end is where you start making your revenue. So the classes are becoming a little bit shorter. Some are like 4 weeks, some are 5 weeks, some are a week. It just depends on what it is. So, in case you were wondering, like, hey, do I get paid while I'm doing this? No, you don't, because you don't get paid to certify. You get paid to actually do the job. So as an independent contractor, like most independent contractor opportunities, you have to cover the expenses. So it would be the same as if I was a lawn care business, or if I was a contractor electrician, all those things. I would have to pay for my own knowledge, and so that I'm able to get paid for the job that I'm being hired for, right? Hairstylist, all of that. It's the same, same kind of concept. So it's totally different from being a W-2 employee, which we're not going to get into that, because this platform is strictly, well, for my business, it's strictly independent contractors. I don't hire employees. Anyways, the independent contractor structure actually gives you guys a little bit more freedom too, because you're not being micromanaged. You don't have somebody telling you when you have to come to work, who you have to work for, those sort of things. You're kind of self-employed in a sense, right? And then at the end of the year, you get a 1099, where you then become responsible for your taxes, because in a lot of cases, independent contractor opportunities or positions, generally your taxes don't come out right away. You're responsible for them at the end of the year, or you can pay them quarterly, or however you want to do it. But that's another talk for another video. So our next client here is a bookstore client, and they are looking for customer service agents by phone. So inbound calls. Again, $49 for the certification cost. The deadline to enroll is July the 6th. The course starts July 25th, and then you start earning somewhere around August 12th, right? All right, so we have a jewelry company that is on here. I don't know if have they been on here recently when I made these videos. I don't think so. I think the last few videos that I've made like this, I don't think our jewelry company was on here at the time, but they're on here today. Customer service by phone, $50 for the certification course. The deadline to enroll in the course is July 7th, and the course starts August 1st, and then you start earning somewhere around August 23rd. Okay, so there's another cruise client that we have on the portal today. Is different from the first two. So what I want to say before I go into this cruise client information, I do want to say this: you can service multiple clients on the platform. You just cannot be in multiple certifications at the same time. So there are a couple of these clients that allows you the opportunity to service other clients, but again, you just can't be because it's a conflict of a time, basically, and it's too hard to do, y'all. It's hard to be in 2 certifications at one time. you're going to end up quitting one of them. I'm just going to be honest with you, because that's just too much information, girl. Just do one at a time, and then, you know, get your coins that way, or lead up to getting your coins that way, rather, right? Because you can still service 2 clients as long as the times that you're scheduling yourself for don't overlap or don't conflict with each other. So this is a jewelry company, and I think, did I say the information? Okay. Oh yeah, I did do that one. So the next one was the cruise one. Okay. So this is a different cruise company. The certification course is $24.99. The deadline to get into the class is July 10th. The course starts on July 18th, and then you start earning somewhere around August 1st. Okay, so our energy client is up here today. So this is customer service and sales by phone. The cost of the course is $40. The deadline to enroll is July 11th. The course actually starts on the 20th, and the earning, when you start earning your revenue, is to be announced as of right now. That could change at any time. All right, so roadside assistance. So again, sometimes this platform have bilingual opportunities. So there's 2 classes. There's one for Spanish bilingual, and there's one for just English. They're both $50. They both start June the 30th. I'm sorry, the deadline to enroll to both of the classes is June the 30th. The class actually starts July 5th, and then you start earning somewhere around July 18th. So if you are interested in working on this platform, there's 3 ways to register. You can register as a sole proprietor. You can register as an agent, servicing on behalf of another call center within the network, or you can start your own virtual call center. There's 3 ways to register, and you would just go to, if you're looking to be a sole proprietor, you would just go to work from home arise.com and start registering there. If you are looking for a call center that you can provide services for, which generally you'll just be working, and then that person, what we call an IBO, an independent business owner, handles like your payroll and all that other stuff, right? So if you want to do that, I encourage you to go to salesstaffingsolutions.com. I am bringing on new agents, and or go to the Facebook page, the Arise Virtual Solutions Facebook page, and you can scope for an IBO there as well. So there's plenty of ways to do this, or you can start your own virtual call center by incorporating. So getting an LLC, an EIN, a business bank account, and all of that jazz, right? And again, you do get to create your own schedule. So I get asked that all the time. You do get to create your own schedule. You're given a minimum amount of intervals or 30-minute slots that you can work during the week. It's always posted on the schedule when you're choosing your hours and things like that. So your job is just to commit to, or show up to, what you said you were going to commit to, basically. So it's a pretty fair, I mean, I enjoy the platform. It's not like they just started like yesterday. They've actually been around for almost 20 years now, probably a little bit more than that. And it started off as a company that kind of their target market was veterans and people that were disabled, people that were not necessarily able to leave their home. And then it just kind of spread from there. So yeah, y'all, if you guys are interested, go check out my work from home with me at Arise. I think that's what I called it. But I have a whole playlist where I share how my calls go. I talk about a lot of the information on here. I answer a lot of questions. I give you guys a lot of details on how you can get started, where you can get started, and things like that. So if you guys are interested, again, come over to my website, Sales Staffing Solutions. I'll have it on the screen below. If you have any questions that you would like to ask, I'm thinking about doing a Q&A next month. about a rise. So if you guys have any questions that I might not have answered in a previous video, you guys leave them down in the comments, and then I will get those answered for you. If I don't get a whole lot of questions, you guys, I will just answer the questions in the comment section. But if I get a whole lot of questions, then I'll just make a dedicated video to it. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment down below, say hello, and I will see you guys on another video. Bye.